Good morning, everyone. Very good morning on this Sunday morning. Uh, this is Dr. Rao. As you know, I'm a physician and also I'm a ancient wisdom, yoga, Ayurveda, Advaita Vedanta. All these things interest me as a proactive wellness promoter, right? I practice that and also want my patients, my friends and family take a bite of it, and then if it helps in their life, I'll be happy. Okay, so as a part of my promotion of proactive wellness, I'm doing a morning routine, and also I'm now started what is called office yoga for entrepreneurs. A 5 minute routine for busy minds. That's what I call it. So today I'm going to go a little bit theoretical part of it, and then will do the routine at the end of this talk. Okay, so this gives a good opportunity for people to come in and ask me questions, and thereby they will have real understanding of that. If they have any doubts, you can come up and ask me. I am on video on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And I'm on audio on Noom Vibe. So usually I invite my friends on the Noom Vibe to come and talk to me. And you can come on Instagram also if you want to. But let me present the theoretical part of how I came up with this routine. See, what I was looking at is we have this fast-paced world of entrepreneurship. I'm an entrepreneur. I develop so much books and courses and training sessions and all that. I train the doctors and nurses for burnout. I train the IT people for the stress that they go through. And then I also train the corporate leaders for servant leadership, right? And I write books, I develop courses, training sessions, and I come on the social media and present myself with whatever I want to present. And usually I want to add value to measures of wellness. People are really taking care of it. But in this world of entrepreneurship, every minute counts. So finding time for the self-care I'm advocating can be challenging sometimes. Okay. So even though that is the case, we as entrepreneurs maintain physical, mental, emotional well being because it is very vital for us to be that, to be productive and creative and resilient because the ups and downs and so many problems are happening, right? So I wanted to introduce this office yoga for entrepreneurs, a quick 5 minute routine. So it is designed to refresh you, to regenerate you, and to refocus you in the midst of a busy workday. Okay, so why this office yoga is because it offers a practical way to incorporate wellness into your daily routine without leaving your office workspace. That's why this is designed. So you can be a home office or you can be real office, right? The sequence is about breath work, about stretching, about relaxation, and meditation is really sculpted for to help you to reduce stress and clear the mind so you can approach your tasks with clarity and then enhance your focus and productivity. See, allowing you to accomplish more with a calm and centered mindset and also boost your energy levels, keeping you motivated and engaged. Okay, so let's dive into this simple and effective 5 minute sequence. Um, Take a moment for yourself. These 5 minutes are investment in your well-being and success. So this quick sequence consists of five practices. practices, each lasting 1 minute. You might touch it and leave it, but in the middle of busy routine, if you could do this, that will add to it. See, as you get more comfortable, feel free to extend these 5 minutes to 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever that feels like it. But there's these 5 things you want to do. The first thing is the Bastrika Pranayama. That means breathing, fundamental breathing, right? So all you do is sit comfortably in a chair and take deep breath through the nose, hold it for 4 count, and then blow it out completely. Okay. As you take the deep breath in, abdominal wall comes up. First, I'm going to tell you, we will do this routine later. Okay. The abdominal wall comes up as you take deep breath in and hold it for 4 count, and then for 8 count, breathe out as the abdomen goes towards the spine. That's it. You can do it in the 1 minute, maybe 4 or 5. That's fine. Okay. You can do that. Okay. We will do that actually after I've described these 5 steps. And then second is everybody knows sun salutations. You can do it body scanning, sitting in the chair, or sun salutation standing. We will do standing today. I will show you one routine. Okay. Where you will have, and then we will do the third minute more like a vinyasa. That means see these asanas. We'll do one after. Maybe we'll do downward dog and plank and also cobra. These three we will do sequence. Okay, that will be good. And then after this breathing done, the sun salutation done, and this vinyasa done, then the fourth minute is for lying down and letting go, and that is in the dead man's pose. We will do that today. Okay. And then the fifth minute is again sitting down or standing. You can do it, but what you do is this 1 minute you kind of do the observing your thoughts, a pre-step for the real meditation. But even calming down and paying attention to the thoughts that are going through, taking that simple break of 1 minute will really reset your mind. Okay. So this, I would like you to integrate this into your office routine. Okay. Or every day. So what you do is just start with 5 minutes, and really as your comfort grows, consider extending each minute or incorporating this practice into twice a day, maybe. That will be good. At least 3 times a day, I would recommend, but 3 times is too much, then twice a day is okay. Okay. So there is a way we would do this, and then you want to get ready for any yoga preparation. Usually, don't eat and do this right away. Keep your tummy as far as possible empty, right? Then it will be much easier for you to do these things. Okay. So midday break or before lunch or late afternoon, something like that. If you are a snacker, if you are a continuously eating person, then that's difficult. But if you are a regular eater, like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner in between a snack, before you eat the snack, do this. Okay. Before you lunch, you can do this too. All you have to do is first sit down, and we'll do the Bastrika here. Then we'll get up and I go to the yoga floor, and then I will do the sun salutation for you, and then we will do the vinyasa. Then we will lie down on the floor and do the dead man's pose, and then we will sit down on the floor and do the Shambhavi Mudra, or you can sit down on the chair too. Okay. So let us do the Bastrika sitting down. The posture is important, and the movement of the abdominal wall is important. Okay. Keep your back straight, and your neck straight, and look straight ahead, and close your eyes if you need to, if you want to. Then close your mouth and take deep breath through the nose for a count of 7. And then as you take the deep breath in, you can see abdominal wall raising, coming up front, right? And then hold it for 4 count. And then as you breathe out, let the abdominal wall go into the spine. Okay. So the posture, abdominal wall movement, and breathing through the nose, inhalation, holding, and exhalation. Usually we breathe out a little longer then we breathe in. Okay, very simple. Okay, do it. My okay, 5 breaths we will do in 1 minute. It may take more time as I'm explaining this too, but in actual practice, when you do it, it doesn't take more than 5 minutes. Okay, you can extend it as you have time as you want to. Okay, but at least 5 minutes twice or 3 times a day during the office routine. That is why this is called office yoga for busy minds, for entrepreneurs. Just a quick reset, like okay. Okay, let us start. Hold it. And now breathe out completely. Make sure abdominal is going inward towards the spine as you breathe out. Now, second time. That's it. 5 times. If you can do that 4 or 5 times in a minute, that's good enough. Remember, posture, straight back, and abdominal wall movement, and doing 7 count of inhalation, 4 count holding, and 8 count letting go. Breathe out. Okay, so that is the fundamental breathing. So what you do is when you have a break, first sit down and center yourself and do this breathing. And now we're going to go onto the floor, and then you will see me doing the sun salutations, right? And that way you can do along with me. But it's very simple, actually. We will do it a chair also sometimes, but we will do it on the floor mat. Okay, let's go to the yoga studio. I hope you can see that yoga studio very well. Come to the, if you have a mat, you can put a mat, but everything is matted for me. Okay, so what you do is some salutations, both feet together. Okay, and then hands to the side, then elevate the hands to the side and go up and meet way above your head. Okay, and then separate them and make sure your palms are facing the camera. As you take the deep breath, go back with the hands and head a little bit. And as you breathe out, come down to the feet. You can bend your knees a little bit, but reach the floor with both hands. Once you reach there, then keep one of the legs, like a left leg, out and to the back. Okay? And then stretch your head and neck to the back so that you have got this Astra Okay? Now place both hands on the floor and put the right leg also to the back. And now stay in the plank position. And now come into the downward dog. Now come to the plank. Keep the knees down and just coming down between the hands and look up. Come into the cobra posture. And go back to the plank, and this time bring the left leg forward and right leg also together, and come up and go back. See, that is one round, one way in 1 minute. You can do as many as you want, but at least for the sake, just do one rotation. Okay. Hope everybody could see it and were able to do it. Then we are coming to the vinyasa, which is doing several poses together. We can do it sitting down too. Put both your hands to the side and lift the right hand and go to the right here and dip to the side and come back and do the same thing on the opposite side and put both your hands in Namaste posture and turn to the left, turn to the right, and elevate both your hands, clasp your hands on the top, and go back and come down. Any number of asanas you are doing, you just do that. Hold on to the elbow here and push it towards the shoulder opposite like that, hold on to the wrist and do that. See, all these are very easily done in the chair. You can put any number of asanas you like. You can do part of the Seshasana, all those things too. But you can also do just downward dog, plank, and the cobra. These three you can put it as vinyasa and you do them one after one easily. Okay. And now, after this is done, this third one is done. Fourth minute, we want to do what is called dead man's pose, shavasana, like a corpse pose. Well, I'm going to demonstrate it on my mat. You can do that too. You can lie down completely and do that. In the chair, it's called body scanning from head to toe. We did that other day, but today we're going to do on the floor real relaxation piece. Okay, come with me. Lie down on the floor completely. Okay, what you do is you come down slowly and then sit and extend your legs forward. Okay, and show the soles to the camera and lie down and make sure your head goes to the floor and both your hands to the side, palms up, elbows relaxed, shoulders relaxed, head on the floor. And now you take deep breath and contract each muscle group and relax. As you contract, take deep breath in. As you relax, breathe out. First start with the toes and with the ankles and with the knees, the thigh muscles, hips, buttocks, lower abdomen, upper abdomen. Take a deep breath and breathe out and relax. Then chest, then the head, then the top of the head, into the shoulders. Just take deep breaths and think of each muscle group, contract, and then release as you breathe out. Now the whole body is relaxed with this. Stay there in that relaxation. Don't think of anything. Just pay attention to your body. See where the tension is. In that 1 minute, you can do just survey the whole body quickly and find out the problem areas and relax and breathe into that. You can do this whole thing in 20 minutes by itself. So in this 1 minute, you just be aware of where the tensions are and release them. Okay, that's a very, very, very brief shavasana that you could. When you get up, turn to the right and put the left hand on the floor and push with your right shoulder and come up. Okay, that's the safe way to get up. Okay, and now sit in Shukasana, which is both feet are opposite to each other, but then you are just sitting comfortably. Okay, now the last minute we will do what's called Shambhavi Mudra. The Shambhavi Mudra, you are going to do meditation like, so you want to go into meditation mudra, which is put your thumb and also index finger together and all the 3 fingers straight, right? and put the hand on the thigh. Okay, both hands are like that, and keep that in the Jnana Mudra all day and all the time. All this 1 minute. Okay, and now turn your head back and then close your mouth. Take deep breaths, maybe 5 of them through the nose, and be aware of the touch of the air, and then be aware of whatever happening in your body. And don't think. If any thought comes, observe it like an object, like a cloud in the sky. Okay, let's do 5 breaths. That's it. See, that is very simple to do. So I just keeping it very simple, very significant practices, but you don't have to do so many hours during the day. You can do just a few minutes and then come up. Okay. Hopefully, I'm not hurrying too much, but I just want to be brief for the sake of making this a routine during the busy day. The idea is to reset. The idea is to rejuvenate. The idea is to stop this thinking continuously. Okay. And then come back to our focus, and we can do with the clarity, focus, and energy all the day. You could do 2 or 3 times, and then your body gets used to it. You start with a formal 15 to 20 or 30 minutes in the morning, and use this same thing through the day, like twice a day. And then in the evening, go home and do formal if you want to do. Some people do only on the weekends. I don't think that is enough. You have to do daily at least few minutes. It could be 10 minutes or 15 minutes, or it could be 5 minutes and all that. But if you cannot do any of that, but you are busy, you are not able to take care of yourself, this is what I recommend. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. I showed you enough, and you are motivated by it. So anyway, that's my presentation for today. But if you guys want anything to talk to me, you can come up on the Noom Vibe, and I will be able to answer any questions or any comments you have. So any of you have any questions or want to come and say what do you think about it? Is that enough, or is this too hurried? Let me know. Okay, that way I can improvise this. Basically, I want to introduce this simple practice of breathing. That is a whole pranayama. Then sun salutation by themselves are wonderful. And recommended is every day you do as many as can do. You can do from 1 to all the way to 108. Many people do that. But real practice, they can do thousands in a day. But you don't have to be that intense. At least do them count-wise 12 rounds a day. That's a very good one. Okay, according to your youth, according to your capacity, according to stamina, according to your underlying disease. There are so many variables there, but at least do few times. Okay, and then when you come to vinyasa, that depends upon how it's called yoga siddhi, how expert you have become, how much your body is used to go through all these things, right? So for that, what you do is you do your own routines and then improvise them by doing it. Like I had recommended 3: downward dog, plank, and cobra pose. That's for the vinyasa. Of course, lying down in the dead man's pose and doing it, it depends upon your time. At least it takes 20 minutes if you want a good one, good dead man's posture. But usually we do it after a 1 hour yoga practice, intense practice, and then you relax in that and go, right? And then fifth one is as I told you, observe your thoughts. Don't indulge in them all the time, or don't suppress them. They will come up, but just treat them as an object and witness them and do that. Okay, that is a very good pre-step for the real meditative, all those practices. But this is for the entrepreneur. He remembers these five things, he remembers doing it, and he may get to like it, then he may extend it. Okay, that's the idea. So then my thing is, how can they be stress free? How can they develop this inner resilience while working, while you are busy, and so that you don't neglect the self-care that should be done daily. Usually people kind of uh, neglect it and get lost, and then after a while it becomes very difficult to get into this relaxation mode, to get into this energetic mode, to get into this focused mind mode. Those are missing, and then people at the end, they get burnout. So what I did was I kind of saw people who are stressed out, who are stressed out, and then also saw the culture which is really not paying attention to this. And then people want to get better, and then they become very busy and they neglect it, and the body gets very tough and very resistant. And then you cannot do them after a while. Okay, then it gets into chronic disease and all that. So there's a lot into these routines that I put in the morning routine and also this one. Okay, don't talk about it, do it. Then you will get the benefit, and then you will find out what you cannot do, what you can do. Then you can work on those areas. You can always send me DMs if you have any specific request. Like somebody wants to see the other day shoulder. I focused on that. I kind of did a lot of good part of morning routine on the shoulders. I showed them different things that they could do. And then suppose you have something like a knee surgery and you are recovering from it, you can put the request. Then I will, this will like a very terrific tool you add to whatever treatment you are getting, and also the physical therapy you are getting. That is fine, but this one makes that more effective when you do this yoga exercise for them. So that's why I integrate for my patient care is whatever underlying conditions they have, what is the physical fitness level they have, what is the mental focus level they have. I will prescribe them so that they can focus on what is important for them and then move forward. Okay, this gives me a lot of fulfillment, satisfaction when I see the patient is getting recovering faster or developing the inner resilience and not really getting stressed out by the challenges of life. That's when I'm really happy. Okay. So that's the presentation for today. It's a 27 minutes so far. But if you want to come up, I can stay here for a few more minutes. But I did present what I wanted to present. Okay, Cecilia is there, Ronald is there, Mojo is there. So anybody, if you want to have any questions, come up and also tell me whether this makes sense or does is it too hurried, or I took that 30 minutes for something supposed to be 5 minutes. Okay, but I wanted to explain, tell you what these steps are, why they are there, what they are doing to your mind, to your body, and to your energy. Okay, and also prevent chronic disease progression. That thereby you can live longer without any disease. That is better, right? Or even the disease under the under the control, that's better. Yeah, most of the time we allow, that's what's happening in modern medicine. We are pretty good with acute care medicine. If you get pneumonia, if you get stroke, if you get heart attack, if you need surgery, all the antibiotics, all the vaccines, these are terrific with the modern medicine. But where modern medicine is not really able to get a hold on is the chronic diseases and then worsening outcomes of the chronic diseases. That's where we want to be focusing. Take personal responsibility for that. Suppose you are diagnosed with three conditions. You have diabetes, you have high blood pressure, and you are a stroke victim, and you are getting better. So how do you do that? Apart from diet, exercise is very important. And there you incorporate yoga routines as an adjunct to whatever jogging you are doing, whatever boxing you are doing, whatever play you are playing, like you are baseball player or whatever, right? And also you are just a gymnast on all that. So you can yoga routines, breathing, and focus of the meditation, all that, they aid those exercise programs. They make them more effective. Okay. For example, you are a runner and you are running quite a bit, but you are developing these cramps, which is hampering you. You are not able to do. So you want to see the temperature and take appropriate water and all that. But also you want to stretch for some muscles, like all the muscles involved in running. If you are able to do the yoga stretches while you are breathing in, what happens is aerobic metabolism is enhanced by your increased amount of oxygen. Thereby, you don't produce the anaerobic metabolism, which produces the lactic acid, which gives you the cramps. Okay, so do the stretches, do the breathing, and also try to be, meditative while you're running. Try to breathe in and breathe out better. All those things I teach people, they definitely become better runners after they do these things. Okay, so that's why incorporate these ancient, very healing techniques into our daily life. For entrepreneurs, busy. So how can you bring that busy mind to the present moment? How can we energize them? How can we protect them from this brain fog or overwhelm, the burnout or stress? So that is my intention. That's why I'm presenting this to you. But this is not a one conversation. That's it. I'm going to be there for you. You only have to do is DM me and ask me what your question is. Then I'll get back to you on that. Okay. And you can always attend my other rooms where a lot of discussions are done. Okay. So if you don't come up and ask me questions, then I cannot answer them to you, right? But don't be shy. Come up and ask me questions, and I'm happy to answer, because I don't want to be just empty talk. I want these talks to make an impact on you guys, on your lives. If you are doing them all, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, many people are neglecting their self-care, and they only come when they develop symptoms, when they develop problems. That you don't have to do. You just get your body, mind prepared for the work. Go there, enjoy the work, and while you are working, employ these kind of routines. Or you can just take 10 minutes break and say, I'm going to go around the hospital. Suppose you are working in hospital, and around the hospital, come home again. That's fine. Whatever work place you are doing, you take a break and go to the nature and have the forest breathing and come. That's fine. So any number of tools are there with me. So I'm happy to share them. I already shared them. You go to my YouTube or Instagram or my LinkedIn or any of those channels, you'll find a lot of. This is actually put as a newsletter in my LinkedIn. So go to my LinkedIn. It's a link, Rao Kulusu. You put there and you will find me, and then follow me, and then go to and read the article. That article is there, and then you can print it around, keep it for your guidance if you want to. If you, it's very simple, but I put all the yogic type of things into that. Okay, each one can be expanded to 60 minutes. You can do pranayama for 60 minutes. You can do sun salutations for 60 minutes. But you have to have the stamina, you have to have the body ready for that. Okay, even the breathing also. So start slow, build, but do it daily. Then your progress will be much better. And you can do these short routines just to add to whatever physical you are doing. All the people on the new vibe are trying to lose weight and trying to be healthy. And so I'm come and participate and present my 2 cents to see if I can contribute to the value to what they're trying to do. Okay, I go deeper into the spiritual aspect and all that, but this is for work. This is for inner resilience. This is for health and wellness in the long run. This is for preventing your chronic disease going into haywire, and then complications and all that. Okay. Modern medicine people don't have time to teach you a lot of this preventive, a lot of these proactive measures, because their job is to treat you for the sickness you have come. And that could be itself overwhelming for them, and many of them getting burnout. So I have a lot of sympathy for them. But the job that we do in the acute care hospital is just for the acute care. And after that, what you do with your chronic disease, is up to you. But these days, there's so much knowledge available. So all you have to do is have a commonsensical routine and then apply that every day. Then you'll be healthy, happy, and also don't have to spend a lot of money for the hospitals and doctors and all that. Okay. So thank you, and I'll be seeing you again later in one of my friends' rooms, or tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Thank you. Bye-bye.